Oh no, I can't disguise when we start recording.
Ta-da!
Great job, Ryan.
Welcome to the podcast. I'm joined today by Ty and Duncan, and your humble host Ryan, who's always here.
You have no choice.
Almost 50 straight episodes.
What? How's it almost 50? How's it almost 50 straight?
Where?
What have you missed?
No, I haven't. Well, no.
Oh, you haven't hit
almost at 50.
Where are we now?
48.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, we're closing in our 1 year anniversary. Holy moly!
How does that feel?
Time goes by real fast.
It's a crazy venture you started there, Ryan.
Yeah. Oh God, my arms. Speaking of arms, my week's been. Oof. I'm just gonna start from like Monday because that's when things actually started happening. Because past week was nothing, but I got my gym membership and started going with a friend of the podcast, Blaine. And our first day was Monday, and it was kind of our all-around day, but mostly arms, really. The fact that we ended the day on deadlifts probably should have said something. And then the next day was chest day, so more of a continuation of upper body, and oof.
Swole is the goal.
Oh, yeah. I was supposed to go today, but I told him I need today to rest because I have to be able to go to work tomorrow and also lift a washing machine. A washing machine tomorrow. A fucking heavy one at that.
Well, I'm all too used to that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for my week. I'm becoming the strong man.
Ryan's week was lifting. Do you even
Yeah.
lift, bro?
Yeah. I managed to do... what was my bench, the best one I could do? I think I got 1 rep. Both of them were 45. The bar is 40. Not a bad bench. It'll only get better over time. It's a process I'm going to go through.
Yeah.
And I'm in that gym for at least 1 year, which I can extend whenever I want, really, to a 2-year deal. But yeah, that was my week. I am sore, and I can't lift my arms, really. Getting to bed was a struggle. Getting out of bed was not impossible.
Do I even need my job? Oh, yeah, I do.
So, Duncan, what's up, man? What's good?
Things are pretty good. I was here last week, but in that time span, I finally got a brand new phone. No more old phone that was barely charging.
Yeah, your situation was strange. Like, you had, like a charging station.
A wireless
one.
Yeah, the port fell out, so I
before.
couldn't use the conventional plug-in charger anymore. I had to go and buy a wireless charger in order to wait out my contract, which thank God it was up. So I got myself the brand new S9, and it's a lovely piece of tech. And I love the fact that I don't even have to freaking punch in my code anymore. I just put my finger on the back and boop, it's on.
May I for a second?
It's roughly
That's a large phone.
It's a big phone.
And that's just the S9. The S9 Plus is larger.
That's not the Plus? Oh,
No.
Jesus. Okay.
I don't. If you even have the extra cash, I wouldn't have went with the Plus. This is the perfect size for me. Oh. And to prevent the pin from falling out and lint getting stuck in, I got the case that actually has a cover.
Yeah.
So no more
lint. Is that an R box?
Yeah, it's an outer box.
Okay, yeah.
I remember when they used to just come with those on these phones, when like the S5 or something.
Yeah.
But they always broke off, so you had to eBay like 5 more.
Yeah.
But Weekend was... It was a meh weekend. Had a really fun continuation of the Pokemon campaign that we were running.
Yeah.
Good old Gabe. Catching the Pokemans.
I'm starting to think of like other stuff to flesh out Julian's story a little bit.
I'm still working on mine. I think I've pretty much got it all cemented down.
Yeah.
But the last couple days I've been all up in Overwatch. It's their 2nd year anniversary event. It's really awesome. For the event you can get all of the previous content, which backfire. Like almost all the boxes I'm opening are like majority sprays and player icons. It's like, oh, look at all this stuff. It's not a skin. Please,
junk.
at least just give me like some basic skins in the mix too, please. I'll be happy. But I did get Brigitte's new skin, which is lovely.
Yeah. Why can't they make Tracer's hair good? It's always bad.
People do not like that Tracer hair.
Like,
how bad is it?
Let's pull it up on the big screen. Because Tracer Overwatch.
Like me being a non-Overwatch person, so I only know original skins.
It's a legendary skin, isn't it?
I can't remember the name of it. It's mostly yellow.
Where is it? Pittsburgh.
As we have silence while people are pulling up skins.
God damn it, where is it?
Gotta find. Well, why are you looking down on the big screen here?
Oh, that's pretty crap, yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty crap.
It's pretty bad. It's real bad. Why I stopped playing Overwatch. That was for different reasons. I just could never balance that game, and all my friends dropped off. I was like,
Oh, that's fine.
It's like, yeah, just keep nerfing Mercy into the fucking universe.
She's in a good spot right now, or in my opinion. There's a lot of people who disagree, but
Have they
right now gotta do something.
Symmetra?
Completely reworking her, actually.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And it looks promising. Her alt's gonna be a big, like, bottom of the map to the top of the map, one whole section, one huge shield that's like double the health of Reinhardt's shield.
Jesus.
It's going to change gameplay in a huge way by playing her, and they're finally switching her to a defense champion.
That's good. Okay.
Move her out of support because everyone debated the fact that she was in a support when she
go
does
back
no
at
heals.
some point. Well, she was providing shields. Like that's
Whenever her
not
ult
health.
dropped, or she could throw one out occasionally.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good event. But that's no other really new games. I went back and played Sonic Mania a little bit more. It's still a fun game to go back and play. That's about it.
That's about it. Hey Ty,
Alright.
you've had probably the most eventful week out of us.
Eventful how? I was on vacation, man.
Well, yeah,
I went to the zoo.
that's a vacation. We didn't go on vacation.
Oh,
That's like immediately more eventful than anything we fucking did.
You went to the gym. That's more eventful than what I did on vacation. That's also more productive than what I did on vacation. Productive.
Anyways, what'd you do? Where'd you go?
Went to Calgary.
You went to Calgary?
Went to the zoo.
Yeah, you did.
Went to the military museum. That was sweet. Oh, not a lot of pictures of that one. Where else did I go? Oh, I saw Deadpool.
Yes, I forgot
Oh, yeah,
that.
that's
Oh my
awesome.
god,
I think we all went to-
that's so
We've all seen
good.
Deadpool.
We all went to see Deadpool at some stage. I remember Tanner messaged me like the couple of days before you were all gonna go. And he's like, hey, when did you buy Deadpool tickets? I was like, Saturday in Calgary? So no, you can't come with me. I'm sorry. No. What else did I do? No, we just lazed around all day. It was great. That was the most actual relaxing vacation because I didn't have to herd people around. I'd have to herd more than 2 people around at any given time. It was fantastic. What was the most amusing part of that trip? Oh yeah! On the drive home, we saw a Culligan water truck that had lit on fire. I'm not kidding. That's the funny thing. Here. We spotted this on the highway.
They had water. They could have put it out.
I didn't stop for a picture because it happened too damn quick, and they were already towing it away. But nah, this is a legit thing that happened.
I can't reach. That's fucking. That's incredible. Of all things to catch fire, it's the water truck.
How did I forget about that one? That was pretty big.
That's fucking amazing.
I found a neat toy store in Calgary actually, called the Discovery Hut.
Discovery Hut, huh?
They had a whole bunch of they had a puzzle wall for Sabrina. She was there for like 20 minutes. They had an entire like pullback scale or pullback toy car thing for me, and they're all actually legit cars.
Oh.
Like it wasn't some imaginary Hot Wheels bullshit. Like I bought a Subaru Impreza model to look like Peter Solberg's 2007 rally car. It was fucking sweet.
That's fucking
like it even had a sticker of the actual license plate he had in the car. It was cool.
Nice. That sounds fucking cool.
That store was rad.
They have Lego?
They had a bit of Lego, yeah.
Okay.
They had a wall of Lego. I almost bought because we hit the Lego store, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
You gotcha.
And I almost bought there's a Lego Mini Cooper for $120, and I almost bought it. And I was like, one day, but not now. Because while this was the most relaxing trip, it was also the cheapest trip because I didn't spend money. I bought both.
Wasn't Odafest in town? You guys didn't even go?
We just didn't go to it.
I got 2 more things Overwatch related because you brought that up. One, a really nice story came out of Odafest because of Matt Mercer, the voice actor for McCree.
Yeah.
I read through the article, and essentially what happened is the kid took his little drop book that he takes down for all of his champions to get better in competitive and stuff like that, and he went up to Matt Mercer and asked him to put something that he thinks should help him in playing.
Ooh.
And not only did he, according to the fan, he said it to him in character, but it essentially, I can't remember it word for word, but essentially it was like, you walk your own path and stick to it, and if things get tough, just keep taking another step. And it got some attention on the internet, so...
Wait, were you at Northfest?
I wanted to.
Oh,
because
you
Matt, no, money didn't work out.
Oh.
But I'm going to get a chance to see him eventually. I'm going to go to BlizzCon, and I'm feeling like it's still too early to tell, but I'm pretty sure almost all the voice actors are going to show up there. So I should have my chance to see him.
Mm.
And then 2, talking about Lego, I saw news that Overwatch might be getting their own set of Lego.
I think that's confirmed, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me check that, actually. Watch.
And that's all I have to say for Overwatch this week.
Where was I? What was I talking about?
Water trucks on fire.
Yeah.
Lego store.
Lego store. Yeah, Lego store. Calgary is a lot more amusing than I ever gave it credit for.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. I just never cared for Calgary as a vacation spot, but damn, that place is fun.
It's nice.
I think the big thing is, like, for a lot of people, it's the stop place before you go to, like, Banff or...
That's pretty much it, but I don't know, there's a lot more to do in Calgary, honestly.
There honestly is. I've never actually stopped in Calgary.
Calgary's fun.
Ever. And
if you get a chance to do it, it's like I get a chance to go down there. I will be eventually sometime this summer, probably during the Stampede, which actually Billy Talon and Alexis and Fire are going to be there, so...
Ooh. That sounds fucking good. Yeah, no. I've made so many cross-country trips, never stopped in Calgary.
No, Calgary's fun. Our Airbnb was kind of neat. The house.
Was that the first time you were Airbnb?
That was our very first Airbnb experience. We got 5 night? No. So we checked in on Friday, and we left on Tuesday morning. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday night. So yeah, 4 nights there. For $150.
That's not bad. That's
And we
better
got-
than most hotels.
And we got yeah, it was $150 a piece. Sorry, I should have said that. $150 a piece, and it was partly furnished, so we had like pots and pans and shit, so we were able to cook for ourselves. Saved way more money on food because we just did a Walmart run and brought everything back to cook. It was sweet. The house was a lot smaller than the pictures let on. The house
Now,
was.
Did it not provide a square footage?
I didn't look at it.
Oh.
None of us looked at it.
Well, you look
So,
at that square
Was
footage.
it
oh,
set up
there
where
you-
they
there
were
you go.
living somewhere else in the house, or was it just a completely separate house?
Oh
You guys had the house
no,
yourselves?
no! If it was a place where they were still there, I wouldn't have bothered.
Yeah, no, that gets weird.
Like Ryan, try to compare it to looking around your place right now. About this entire area was the living area and the kitchen area, and then at the end of it was just the 2 bedrooms, and then a hallway leading down into where the washer and dryer were, and that's it. That's all. That's
tiny.
that's all the house was.
That's a tiny,
Not too bad.
tiny place.
It wasn't bad though. Like I enjoyed it. The house was very slanted. It was very much on an angle. Nothing got leveled, and we're pretty sure that house is the last holdout in terms of building things, because beside us was the skinniest either apartment complex or condo I'd ever seen. It those 4x2 Lego blocks. It's like if you stack a bunch of those on top of each other and that was your basis for an apartment. That's what it looked like. But no, there were very few actual houses around us. We're pretty sure that was the last holdout. That being said, you open the front door. Hey, look, there's Memorial Drive. There's an overpass. Oh, hey, there's people rummaging through our garbage trying to grab bottles. We were very much in core Calgary.
Yeah.
It was like on the other side of in Calgary, Edmonton, White Avenue's got that area, that line.
Yeah.
That line that
There's
defines
that line.
what kind of neighborhood it is.
Yeah.
I think we were right on that line in
That's
Calgary.
the real shit.
No, it was a good trip though.
A lot of cities tend to have that.
I mean, it was Dewdney for us.
Yeah. I mean, there's the saying north of Dewdney.
NOD.
You need a nod or a sigh.
And then you go south of Dewdney and you're fine. But no, it was a really fun trip actually. Didn't spend a lot of money.
That's always a positive.
Got to relax. Got to actually relax. Ryan, that looked like it required a lot of effort. Description: Ryan had to place the 2 TV remotes on a panel 3 feet away from him, and he died doing it.
There's a lot of pain.
There's a lot of pain. No, it was nice not having to plan a convention. That's all I'm gonna say. It was nice not having.
Get ready for next year.
Nah, fuck you.
Next year's gonna be strange.
Next year is gonna
strange
be
year.
next year is gonna be really strange. So we'll see how that all pans out.
Yeah. Done. I gotta get my
You might want to
group for icon ready.
You might want to dibs your roommates now. I already have.
Yeah.
All right, no, that's kind of it. That was life. I should have done things today, and I totally didn't. I slept most of the day.
Fair.
I was supposed to work on the car, and I just didn't do it.
Fuck that.
I was also supposed to work on the bicycle, and I just didn't do it. Speaking of which, both of you fuckers get your bicycles.
I need to buy
Mine's getting fixed. Maybe.
Maybe.
What's wrong with it?
Everything.
Oh my god. I just want to ride bicycles again. I'm tired of walking.
That, to paint the picture, my bike spent about 2-3 years in the elements. Not inside at all.
So you probably need new
I
brakes,
need everything.
new gears.
I already needed new brakes before that.
Go to Dutch Cycle. They the best.
How worth was your bike?
That bike I have.
What tier of bike was it when you bought it?
Top tier brand name.
Oh.
I bought it when I was fuck, how old was I?
Wee bad.
Maybe 11?
So, would you still want to be using it? Or you
Well,
already,
yeah.
were you already this height when you were 11?
Well, I wasn't this height, but I was big enough that I could use it. Like, it was a bit bigger for me, but I would grow into it.
You bought oversized, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. No, I was gonna say, like, maybe just buy a new bike at that point. Mine was $220.
Yeah, no, I don't exactly have that money to spend.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
I'll probably convince
I
my
don't
uncle
care
to
if my
borrow
bank
his.
account says I have $5,000. That ain't enough. Not enough for life.
No. Yeah. Now I've just got parts laying around my house that I haven't done anything with because I'm kind of an idiot. And I decided to sleep today. I have not been a useful human being.
Guess what? That's fine. That's all.
It's not
Fine.
It's not fine.
All fine.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into some news. So, leading off, some news possibly from some rumors that we'll take with a grain of salt. We'll talk about it regardless. Is news of what the Nintendo Switch Pokemon game could be. And so from last year's E3, the Pokemon Company announced a untitled Nintendo game they were working on for the Switch. As their reason for that was with Ultra Sun and Moon, when they announced that, I was like, this is the last one we're doing on 3DS. Like, we pushed it as far as we could possibly go. So at this point, it only makes sense for them to put it on a console, their next, like, big Pokemon mainline game. So, there has been some rumors possibly leaking. Start a recent 4chan thread suggests that Pokemon on Switch will be called Pokemon Let's Go, and will be released in 2 different versions, as they normally are, titled Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu Edition and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee Edition. So obviously, this kind of is a callback to Kanto, obviously, and a possible logo graphic also was cropped up, which, as you can see on the big screen, looks... anyone can make a leak, but that looks kind of legit.
Yeah.
The 4chan user also states that the game will be released this fall. This also could possibly be a reference to them remaking Pokemon Yellow.
Oh my god, I'm all in.
Yeah.
Yellow was the worst, but still my favorite.
Either way this turns
Not
out,
bad.
that's good.
That was great.
Surfing
talking about?
Pikachu. Enough said.
I
mean,
just
yeah,
hated,
Pikachu was kind of annoying how it didn't want to evolve. I was like, okay, you're going to the box now.
I just hated that first gym grind. Fuck Brock.
Yeah, that is kind of rough.
I killed 2
You
sets
could
of
get all 3 starters.
Man, I killed 2 sets of batteries trying to raise my Pikachu and sort of to not go in and get my shit kicked in my
Dude, you
Brock.
just go to the...
And then
You go left in from Viridian City. You
You
catch
gave yourself a
Nidoran-
Mankey.
Yeah, either Nidoran or a Mankey, because Nidoran learns low kick.
Yeah.
Or they both learn low kick.
I think, yeah, they both learn. Mankey also learns Karai Chop.
Yeah.
I think that's.
bearing in mind I was also 11.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
so
yeah, but
yeah, okay.
I'm kind of
We're
tainted by that
smarter now.
experience.
hindsight 2020 should have went left. It's also worth noting that the Pokemon Company launched a Project Eevee Twitter account last year that focuses specifically on the evolutionary creature. Similarly, a recent tweet from Pokemon developer Game Freak, Junichi Matsuda, featured Pikachu and Eevee plushies, as well as a Pikachu doll wearing a Luigi outfit, which all could be hinting at Pokemon Let's Go. See?
Hopefully it's not hinting at another
That's-
year of Luigi.
You know what? That's
so.
that's actually a pretty cute plushie.
That's really cute.
That's a really cute plushie.
Previously say possibly be yellow, blah blah blah. And yeah, I guess like the arc also points out that it would be the 20-year anniversary of Pokemon Yellow.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
That
it
makes
would
a lot
be.
of sense.
Yeah.
Nintendo has their major presentation on June 12th. So we'll likely hear more deals and news and probably a confirmation on stuff, because I think we will hear about this Pokemon mainline game for Switch this year.
Anything to do with Eevee, I'm down with.
Also, they'll make the choice super easy. I'm taking that Eevee one. Why the fuck would I want Pikachu? I want Eevee.
Yeah.
Eevee is the best.
But we're gonna see this now. Probably gonna get into more details as we get closer. But I think Nintendo's gonna win E3 this year.
I swear to God, if they do some form of callback to the anime with Gary and Ash, because it feels like they're setting up for something.
Duh.
And also related is Nintendo getting a where is it? Where the? Oh my God, can't read.
What's happening?
I don't know. My brain decided to fail me. Maybe this is all because of working out. Set to release day after the rumors started. CSC, who registers domains on behalf of Nintendo, picked up Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. I could easily just be a deflection tactic, as the article states, to enhance the surprise when the project is revealed at E3, but we'll see soon enough. This could also possibly be an anime project, a 3DS spin-off, or even more mobile releases. But I'm hoping this is mainline. Make more sense.
Ooh, I didn't think about mobile releases though. That's a very strong possibility because they're still like making money off
They're yeah.
Just a surprise.
Yeah. Ooh, that's.
As long as we hear of new mainline game for Switch, that's all I care about. I care less about mobile. They can do whatever they want about mobile, because that shit just makes money. It makes infinite money at this point.
Mobile gaming is a license to print money.
Moving on. PlayStation CEO states that the PS4 is entering its final phase of life cycle.
When did the PS4 come out?
That came out.
Just 5?
PlayStation 4. When did you come out? Let's look up the release date. 2013.
Yeah,
Man, I'm that far behind on gaming?
Yeah, you are.
Jeez.
I completely skipped this era because I never owned a PS4. And with this news, I'm glad I might not have to.
I'm probably good. This is probably when I'm gonna jump in.
That's when it starts lowering in price. But no, this is also around like the time that the next generation starts getting on its legs. Like you look at PS2 to PS3, and then PS3 to PS4. Like PS3 was 2005, 2006, right?
Yeah, something like that.
And then that was 9 years.
I guess
9 years a new console.
I guess it just doesn't feel like it's actually been that long.
Yeah. No.
But again, probably because I just haven't taken part in this generation.
Yeah, no. This is when I started PC gaming a lot more. So
yeah, this is when we joined the PC Master Race. except I bought the wrong video card and screwed me.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Wow.
So, PS4 is entering its final phase of life cycle. Sony Interactive Entertainment President John Kodera said at Sony Investor Relations Day 2018 in Tokyo the other day. The platform first launched in North America in November 2013, followed by Japan in February 2014. It shipped 97 million units as of March 31st. While PS4 is entering its final phase, should result in a negative impact on sales, Kodera noted that recurring revenue via membership services such as PS Plus should mitigate the blow. Kodera has also noted that while Sony is investing in first party, it's not entirely for the creation of new IP. The refreshment of existing IP, such as like God of War and stuff, and the development of successful IP as franchises are also part of the company's plan to strengthen content. According to Kodera, Sony's current medium-term management plan period, which runs until March 2021, is expected to be a monetary squat to further strengthen the PlayStation business. Regarding PlayStation VR, Cordero said that while the platform continues to sell, the growth speed of the market as a whole is lower than predicted. From now on, they will aim for a healthy growth and a more realistic outlook.
Hey, how many units are they moving in for PS4?
79 million.
How long is it going to take for someone to topple off the PS2 as the best-selling console ever?
It's gonna take a fucking long, because that was lifetime sales.
155 million for the PS2.
That
Jeez.
was lifetime sales from 2000 to like when they stopped
When they stopped
manufacturing,
making it, yeah.
which was like what 2009.
They kept that thing
They kept
chugging
that
along
thing
forever.
going for a long time. Like I don't think we'll ever see another console reach that high. Like not when you have as many options now that are viable.
God, yeah.
Like the PS2 came at a time when it had no rival. Like Xbox was just coming in.
Sorry, Dreamcast.
Yeah.
The Dreamcast was.
I was still firmly a Dreamcast fan, so.
I didn't get in. I wanted it, but family at the time was like, "Here, have a PS2."
So they bought you the more popular one.
Yeah.
But you can bootleg so easily off the Dreamcast.
No. Play your PS2 games on the Dreamcast.
Was it?
No,
Dreamcast,
like,
that's what it was.
that was a strange decision to not bring over the like Saturn security measures that they had that were so like crazy and like insanely hard to like turn on that thing.
That was also Sega's desperation move.
Mm.
Yeah. They had one hell of a catalog of games though.
Oh god, yes.
It was fucking amazing. That was like the fighting
There's
game.
so many cult classics.
I owe the Dreamcast for several games that I still enjoy to this day, so. And several games that got ported to other systems.
Yeah.
Damn. So, almost time, eh?
Almost time. Well, like there was rumors, someone was spreading like, "Oh, dev kits are coming out for the PS5," and I was like, "No, that's not happening till like 2020."
Yeah.
Like I don't think we'll even get an announcement of it until like
I
2020.
was like, that was way too soon for dev kits.
Yeah.
Which brings the point. I wonder what's going to happen with Final Fantasy VII development. If they're going to try to develop the game, continue developing the game for the PS4, or are they going to try to shift the development into the PS5?
I think what's gonna happen is what happened with the last generation going into this current gen of like the period of like 2-3 years when games will still come out for both systems.
Yeah.
I mean,
As a transitional period.
Yeah.
I mean, Persona 5 came out for both systems, so that's
Yeah.
a good example right there, and that was just last year.
Yeah.
So they can still do it.
Yeah.
I imagine because was it PS3 that the people struggled to develop with, right?
Yeah.
The PS4 was a lot more friendlier.
PS4 was a lot more developer friendly.
Okay. I wonder if they're going to use the same basic architecture going into the PS5.
I'm just wondering, how do you just make it more powerful?
Probably.
Like,
You just up the capacity, probably.
yeah.
God, we're entering the realm where we're going to have like 2 or 3 terabyte systems.
Like that's probably what.
And
it's gonna-
still not enough space for
Like,
all the games.
We'll get 1 terabyte at the start. It's like, no, we needed like 1.5, 2 at the start.
Here's 10 terabytes for $1,000. What?
Listen, I want a lot of space. I need a lot of space.
Well, when games are what? Like hundreds of gigabytes on their own?
Yeah.
Because had to re-download my Forza Horizon 3, and that was 60 gigabytes before my DLC.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. And that's on my SSD, so my SSD's running out of room.
Yeah. So, let's move on.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So Valve says, "Hey, we don't want your shitty visual novel H games anymore. Get the fuck out of with that shit."
Honey Pop, no!
Apparently, Honey Pop, yes, though. In an update to this article, Honey Pop's developer has recently posted a tweet that they have received word from Valve apologizing for the confusion and telling them to disregard previous emails about Honey Pop's violations. The game is currently under re-review, and Valve will follow up in short order. The good news doesn't end there, as Lupus Soft and Manga Gamer have also received similar emails and apologies from Valve. So Valve's main deal is like their investors or whatnot are telling them, hey, we don't like anime titties. We need that shit. Make it more family friendly, like for the GTAs and the Witchers, and like, you still get naked chicks, but you can kill them if you want.
You know, age games seem so innocent now.
Yeah, they're a lot like it's. There's not like I guess I get it. Fuck anime, you know. I support that, but also it's like I can kill hookers in GTA and like just cause as much violence as possible. But like that's fine. But you show one like oversized anime titty. Oh no, we're done. No, can't do that.
Dibs
can't.
out.
Shit. The article is mostly saying like, hey, there's a bunch of shit that was getting taken off, and then the update more or less covers it.
I don't play H games, but
I also don't play H games, so I have
funny.
nothing on it.
I find the news really funny.
I have a lot of friends who play it. Who they dabble. They dabble in H games. Sometimes for silence, sometimes for pleasure. And like, well, what the fuck? This person's an ethical issue. I'm like,
bro, you just killed that hooker.
I've seen censored Let's Plays of them sometimes, and then like Game Grumps did Honey Pop, I think.
yeah.
And then they just censor the entire screen.
Yeah.
As long as they don't touch Saren Kagura, we're fine.
I used to own that game and that anime. I don't know why.
We know why.
Actually, no, I got the anime as a gift.
Oh wow, really?
I got the anime as a gift, so.
Was it any good? I don't think it was.
I didn't actually watch it.
Okay.
I don't know if I still own it, or if it's just buried somewhere. If I sold it.
That sounds like something to bring to con and just like watch one of the nights.
I really don't want to do that.
I want to just watch something fucking dog shit.
Hey, do you want to watch trash?
I want to watch some trash.
Got some quality trash.
I'm the trash man. I eat garbage. Speaking of garbage, we got some Smash Bros. News.
Oh! Damn.
I'm hosting a Smash Bros. tournament.
You are.
So, rumors going around that Ridley and Simon Belmont are set to join the new Smash Bros. Roster. Born out of Vergebin? Vergebin? Is that how you say that?
Well, I don't fucking know.
Bergman?
Who correctly predicted the Ninja Turtles would make their way into Injustice 2, and that Grawl would debut in Soul Calibur, among some misses, which Bergman is calling bad sources. The new Smash Bros. Could host Metroid's Ridley, Castlevania Simon Belmont, and the return of the Ice Climbers. Given recent release of Samus Returns, Ridley could be a relevant option. Also, I'm just going to point out Metroid Prime 4 in the works. Kind of makes sense to drum up a bit more support for Samus. And not to mention, fans have been clamoring him for years for some reason. Simon Belmont is also very plausible, given his involvement in the NES era, and that Konami has already partnered with Nintendo on the Smash series. If Simon is in, I'd be personally down for Dracula DLC. And also Ice Climbers, a big request from a lot of fans for having them be returned after being excluded in Smash 4. Bergman also claims that no characters are going to be cut from Smash 4. given that we don't have to worry about 3DS limitations this time, that could also pan out.
I've been
Ridley. You'd have to make the stages gigantic.
Well, here's the thing. Make him smaller.
yeah,
Like
'cause
he's a big fighter.
they've done the same
Just make
thing
him
with-
Bowser size. Because here's the thing. Bowser has gone from, like, in between, like... I'm going to use you an example because height,
Yeah.
like, Duncan size to, like, the size of a world in, like, Super Mario Galaxy.
Okay.
So you can play around with the sizes.
Okay,
all
I'll
you
take
want.
that. I do remember reading a thing like way the hell back that Sakura did want to put Ridley in,
Yeah.
but sizing was the issue.
Yeah, scaling it down, whatnot.
And if Simon Belmont is in, I really hope it's like the 2D pixel Simon Belmont, and he throws his whip at like 5 frames per second.
I would like a Symphony of the Night character. That would be cool. Yeah.
Alucard.
But yeah, if we
No,
got Alucard, that would be fucking dope.
I'd be pumped for Simon Belmont. I really love Simon Belmont. Like, even if they went with, like, newer reboots. Oh, no, that wasn't Simon. That was Gabriel.
Yeah,
Belmont.
that was Gabriel. The Lords of Shadow games?
Yeah.
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 I didn't care for those games,
I
honestly.
liked the reboot. I liked how I really loved the twist ending on that game. But
I think that was like the only part I actually like really liked about it was the twist ending. I was like, ooh, shit.
But no, Simon Belmont has been on my list. I've always
It makes sense.
I always love these chats about possible characters. This is the perfect way to segue into what I want. I want Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim needs to be in Smash.
Yeah.
His moveset is pretty much already there. He's got taunts. Like his taunt could be random every time. It's like, oh, bubblegum. Oh, my pants fell down.
Oh no.
His up save could be him using his head as a helicopter. He could have a freaking he can have like a grapple onto ledges move with his view.
Yeah. That could be like his side B or like
Yeah.
yeah.
Or his gun could act like Mr. Game & Watch's hammer. It'll range from 1 to 10 different things could happen. Like bubbles could shoot out doing nothing, or it could be like the charged blast.
Just knock someone clean off the stage. Yeah, you could do some stuff where Earthworm can.
And if they do continue and bring back the Super Smashes, his could be like the cow launcher.
Yeah.
Earthworm Jim is something that I've been campaigning for a while. I've always wanted Earthworm Jim in a Smash game.
No, that needs to happen. That's my number one.
Oh wait, you can make his him like whipping the worm be like his grab, like how Link has the extended grab.
Yeah.
And obviously they gotta change Link now because that's his Breath of the Wild version. So I hope they completely overhaul some of the characters. I want Mario to play like Odyssey Mario, where he has Cappy.
They're probably gonna change his down B into a Cappy move.
Yeah,
Because people weren't a fan of the water pack.
I mean, I liked Flood. Flood
Yeah,
was useful.
Yeah.
But Cappy would be more fun. You can even make his like basic fireball just be like him toss the cap and like hit someone.
Yeah, too.
You can do a lot with him. There's so much stuff they can do.
There are not enough buttons to assign for Mario.
He's got so much.
There are not enough buttons.
He's got this so much.
But yeah, hopefully we get more news. It is confirmed to be at E3 and playable apparently as well.
Well, a lot of people say they're just taking the engine the engine from 4 and bringing it over.
They might gloss it up just a little.
Yeah.
Which is solid because I liked.
Like,
yeah,
it's
solid,
a good-looking game already.
Yeah, they don't have to do much to it. Like it doesn't have to be an awe-inspiring graphical amazement. It's got what it needs.
It has its graphical look. It doesn't need to do anything else.
Yeah.
Moving on. New trailer. Well, a very short teaser trailer for Battlefield 5. Or Battlefield V, as some people are calling it. It's a 5. Just call it a 5. Just say 5. Electronic Arts has dropped a teaser trailer for Battlefield 5, although the trailer itself is pretty uneventful and short. It does confirm World War II is the setting. During a short fuck it. We'll just pause it. We'll watch this 12-second video real fucking quick. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this on mute.
Wait, was that it?
Yeah, that was it.
12-second video.
That's it.
Man, that was like 4 seconds.
Oh shit, live reveal today! That might be going on right now. Oh, at 10 p.m. CET.
Central. Right now. Or in 2 hours.
So we're going to find out more about this later. Yeah. My hopes for this game is that it isn't just we're storming the beaches of Normandy again. You see, there's a reason it was called the World War, because the entire world was at war, and you got a lot of conflicts you can do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think Battlefield has, like, touched on the North African campaign at all, or Italy, or I know in 1943 they did a little bit of the Pacific, but it was like just multiplayer maps, and that was it. That game was also super fucking fun. That was a really good game. But yeah, like there's so much you can do with this goddamn game. You can send Russia, whatever the fuck. I don't think we've had a Russian Battlefield.
No. Not that I'm aware of.
No. I'm more looking forward to Battlefield than I am Call of Duty right now.
Maybe you should.
Which, yeah, that's kind of... Yeah.
Yeah. Did I get all the news? I don't know, I didn't. Speaking of Call of Duty, there's no plans for it on the Switch. Rats! Dang! Who would have saw that coming?
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not. Of course, it's not coming.
That played out exactly how I thought it would. You'd open the tab, say something, and close the tab immediately.
Dumb.
Let's talk about something cool.
Yeah.
Puma dropped its price for the Sonic the Hedgehog sneakers for sneaking. Back in March, there was a report of Sonic the Hedgehog themed sneakers, joint from Sega and Puma. The Puma Cross Sega RS0 Sonic and the RS0 Dr. Eggman, should have been Robotnik, shoes will be coming to shelves worldwide June 5th. It will cost around $130 a pair. Both designs feature unique colorways and of their respective characters. Sonic is rocking a sleek, fuzzy blue look, which nods to Green Hill Zone, while Eggman goes for the sharp red and more industrial effect, keeping with his technology misdeeds. Although it isn't made clear where these shoes will make you go fast, Puma will probably find success shifting the footwear to franchises, fans and collectors. Yeah. Here's how they look.
That's not a bad price. Is there a picture of the Eggman shoes?
Yeah, they're actually I actually like the
I'm not
the
digging.
Eggmans over the.
I'm not digging those Sonic ones.
I don't know. I could like them more, but the fuzziness kind of throws it off.
Yeah.
You know what? As a collector's item, they're perfect.
Yeah. Here's the Eggmans.
Okay, yeah, I dig
There's
those.
a better look.
I think the Eggmans
picture.
look better.
I dig those.
It's a huge fucking ring.
It's the huge CG ring.
It also
No.
does. That's pretty cool on the bottom. Yeah.
I dig those.
Eggman kicks.
I like that.
I dig those
And
a
it's
lot.
got the yellow and black strips on.
Oh
them.
yeah, also right there. It's got the logo and
I
everything.
I mean, this isn't the first time they've stepped in. The
Oh my god,
shoe.
those soles.
I can't remember which way it was around. I think the soap company. I can't remember. I think they made the shoes based off of Sonic Adventure's shoes he was wearing, or if it was the
Yeah.
other way around. If they designed Sonic shoes based off of Soap's model.
It
I
would
have
have
to
been
double
cool
check,
if
you
Puma
could-
made Sonic shoes,
Yeah.
like, directly.
Yeah,
Or,
like the authentic, like the actual shoes he's wearing.
Yeah.
Who wasn't there? There was a company that did that, like way the hell back. When Sonic Adventure 2 came out, they had a partnership with.
So
Was that soap?
yeah, it was so.
Oh, I thought someone
You
else.
could still buy those shoes. I just looked, $189 from Europe.
Woo! Woo! Those shoes are rad though.
Yeah. And they boast, I think, I gotta double check with those shoes, but I think they purposely had insoles you could actually grind off of poles and whatnot.
Yeah, because they had a.
Oh, that's
They had an
fucking
indent
cool.
at the bottom.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those look fucking cool. You know what else looks fucking cool? This trailer for Death of Superman. It's an animated movie. So, did you guys watch it?
Yeah,
Watch it?
Joe.
Okay, alright. We don't have to watch it again. But, yeah, so is that... I couldn't tell because I'm not the most in-there guy for comics, but was that Doomsday or coming down, or was that someone else?
Well, if
The asteroid.
it would have to be Doomsday if they're following the storyline. It's the whole storyline was based off of Doomsday freaking just being a brick shit house and just wrecking his shit into oblivion.
I remember watching Superman Doomsday, that anime movie. That movie was fucking hardcore.
Yeah.
Oh,
Doomsday's an interesting character, and like it was a good story for what it was, and it looks like this movie will actually turn out to be. DC does one thing right: is anything they animate.
yeah, their anime movies are fucking great. I think the
Oh, like-
only one I ever have had a problem with was The Killing Joke, honestly.
Really,
Because
it's
the
on
first
Netflix,
half
check
of it
out.
was like, it was kind of shoddy, and also Barbara's relationship with Bruce got a little too close for me. And I was like, this doesn't feel right. And yeah, it's to set up like Joker showing up at her door and shooting her,
Yeah.
and then kidnapping Gordon. But
I would highly suggest getting
the
the
second
comic.
half of that movie is a lot better than
Yeah.
the first half, honestly.
I'll give it a chance now since I can watch it on Netflix. But no, briefly going into the short topic, like yeah, just gonna say if we ever do talk about comics, I'll get on that. But if you do get around to reading any comics in your lifetime, The Killing Joke is one of the, in my opinion, one of the best Batman stories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'll have an opinion on the movie when I see it.
So, Death of Superman will be released digitally on July 24th, 2018, and with a physical release August 7th. Yeah. No word yet on when Reign of the Superman will release outside of its vague 2019 release. And sticking with movies, Lego 2 movie is more or less confirmed via the Lego Movies Twitter. Put out a promotional image stating only in theaters of February 2019. It's, the official title, The Lego Movie 2, the second part.
The internet has been going wild over the name of that. They think it's like the perfect sequel name.
It's like, yeah, our part two is set of Lego,
Yeah.
all that. Yeah, yeah. I
It would-
love that first movie. I can't wait for the second one. That. Devolver Digital announced their E3 press conference is. It's gonna be Sunday, June 10th, at 8 p.m. Pacific. And they are telling you, hey, watch last year's just to get a feel of what this year's going to be like. Because Devolver had probably the best conference because it was the most batshit crazy. Like, what the fuck am I even watching at this point? Conference. 'Cause they're like, we're here for fun. You know what we're about. We're releasing a bunch of indie shit that you will love. You fucking cretins. Yeah. Can't wait for fucking E3, man. It's just gonna be cool. And Resident Evil 7 Cloud version is announced for Switch and launches this coming week. So the Resident Evil 7 Cloud version now has a listing on the Japan eShop. It's confirmed that English will not be included. Only Japanese will be supported. It's unclear what that means for any possible release in other territories. As the name implies, Resident Evil 7 will not be launching on Nintendo's console in the traditional sense. Everything runs through the cloud. The download is just 45 megabytes, so you won't actually be purchasing the full game that can be played offline. You need a internet connection to play the game. Players will nonetheless be able to play Resident Evil 7 entirely on the Switch. This includes the banned footage, Volumes 1 and 2, End of Zoe, and Not a Hero DLC. Resident Evil 7 can be played for up to 15 minutes on the Switch for free. After that, you have to purchase a 2,000 yen ticket, which lasts 180 days.
That's not a bad option of doing things.
Yeah, it definitely cuts down on the massive downloads.
That's not a bad option.
The only problem I do have is that you can't play it offline.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people.
That sucks.
You know what? I think that's more of an option for the people who constantly have that good internet connection.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's an option.
Also, I don't think I'm going to be playing Resident Evil 7 on my Switch.
Yeah,
probably not.
Probably not. Let's see. Do I have anything else? Actually, I do. Got stuff on Shenmue 3.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
And stuff on Yakuza. So let's talk about this Yakuza stuff real quick. So Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 remasters all announced for PS4. Sega announced this week at Dengeki PlayStation that Yakuza 3, 4, and 5 are getting remastered for PS4. Yakuza 3 remaster will be released in Japan August 9th, 2018 for 3,990 yen. It'll come with a download code for the soundtrack. Yakuza 4 remaster releases sometime in fall 2018, and Yakuza 5 spring 2019. All three remasters will see improvements, improved resolution and frame rates.
That's a decent price, actually.
It's not bad.
$40?
That's not bad.
It'll be a perfect chance for me to get into Yakuza. I've been meaning to get into it.
It's especially good right now because you have, Yakuza 0 and Kiwami 1 and 2, which are just remakes of 1 and 2. And 0 being the prequel and everything. And finally, THQ Nordic was showing off footage for Shenmue 3. So Shenmue creator Yu Suzuki is involved, and THQ Nordic, now the parent company of Deep Silver, is also backing heavily on its success. As one of the highest earning Kickstarters of all time category, not just gaming, all eyes are on it to succeed. Especially since it's a cautionary continuation of a story seemingly abandoned in 2001. Recently, THQ Nordic hosted a segment on Shenmue 3 in a financial presentation, which reiterated that the game is delayed until 2019, and showed off some new footage showcasing some of the upgrades to the visuals we saw at Gamescom. For better look, you can watch the video or just look at some of the screenshots. So on the left is what we saw at Gamescom, but the right is what we have now. That looks the right looks a bit better, just a little bit. Yeah, I can't wait for Forklift Simulator 3.
Oh, cripes.
And that's it for news. Bam. Let's see if we got email.
I have one unrelated piece of news,
Actually,
which I think from now on I'm just gonna like if I find any driving game news, I'm just gonna bring it with me.
yeah.
Cause yeah. Crew 2's beta comes out pretty soon.
Yep.
I'm signing up for it.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and get on it because I have a PC.
But I have one more piece with.
Okay. Yeah.
I didn't see it. Apparently, Nintendo trademark. They were making trademarks related to possibly a Nintendo 64 Mini.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Yeah, I got the article, but briefly, I think it was somewhere. There was a European trademark filing from Nintendo that indicates a classic edition of the original and is in the works.
I would go buy that.
Yeah, no, I've been waiting
Yeah,
for this one. As
yeah.
soon as they made the Nintendo and they made the SNES, it's like, oh, I see a pattern. I see a pattern. I want this pattern to keep going.
We're going there. So we'll get. This is Game Boy Mini. Wait, what?
And then,
But they already did that, didn't they?
yeah, and then one more bit to tag on to the racing thing is like I wanted to bring it up. I think I meant to make a Facebook post. I want to make a freaking racing game song soundtrack because for the past week or two I've had that Daytona song stuck in my head. Daytona, let's go away. I think I shared on Facebook that Bart hitting Homer with the chair
Yes.
But no, I want to make.
Oh yeah,
so
there's also news coming out of
Oh right, yeah.
out of the Marvel camp that Jake Gyllenhaal is in talks to star in Spider-Man: Homecoming, the sequel.
Huh.
Oh fuck! I hate when sites do that. It's like, oh, we still want you to see the video, so we're gonna put it on the side and make the screen jump a foot. Gyllenhaal is set to is in talks to play the villain Mysterio, not Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed about that.
Yeah. Like when Tanner brought up, like,
I-
did you not hear about Mysterio? I was
totally-
like, fucking what?
I heard about it.
I totally thought it was Mysterio.
The actor is in talks to play the Marvel classic villain Mysterio in the sequel Spider-Man: Homecoming. Spider-Man creators Stan Lee and Steve Ditko introduced Mysterio in the in comics in '64. Special effects expert Quentin Black used his talents to create elaborate illusions to commit crimes and fight Spider-Man. And yeah.
I have a friend who, like, he's not my favorite villain, but Mysterio is underappreciated.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a really awesome Spider-Man villain. And
Yeah.
especially going into the MCU, they could probably do some pretty
cool stuff.
yeah. I can see it being like Mysterio. It'll probably be like, for those who like the old '90s cartoon of Spider-Man, they probably do the same thing that they did when they introduced him into Mysterio. They'll probably do a whole arc where Mysterio tries to defame Spider-Man by imitating Spider-Man and making him look bad.
Yeah.
They'll probably throw that kind of story arc into the next movie, is my guess. They'll probably say, hey, I didn't do that. I wasn't there. What the hell's going on? It's like, you're not Spider-Man.
So, if people want to send an email to us, the Super Fun Podcast, Duncan, where can they do that?
At the superfunpodcast@gmail.com.
Close.
I'll get it someday.
It's the superfunnetwork@gmail.com.
That's it.
What's that, Ty?
The superfunnetwork@gmail.com.
What's that, Duncan?
The superfunnetwork@gmail.com.
Don't worry, it's confusing. I want to fix it too.
Totally thought you were still gonna say the Superfun podcast.
Yeah.
Now, we don't have any emails, but I put the question out there on Twitter, which is @RealSFN. Just, hey, you got a question, ask away. And Lindsay came through. Is there any sort of story you want the Star Wars franchise to cover outside of Clone Wars, Empire, post-Empire era? What sort of genres do you want them to try out?
I'm not qualified to answer this question.
I was just talking to my friend, and I share this, but given the reprisal of the movies from 7 onward, and then them mentioning the extended universe is kind of not canon anymore,
Yeah.
I would kind of like them to do a Knights of the Old Republic movie. That would be really
that
nice.
was exactly what I was gonna say. I
Like
want a
movie-
Knights of the Old Republic.
Like a movie about the Mandalorians.
Yeah, that. Or you remember that Star Wars game that was going to be developed by BioWare that got canned
Oh yeah.
immediately? Star Wars 1313.
Isn't that the one where you gave like commands to stormtroopers with your voice? Or no, I think it's something else. But
no,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was meant to be like Mass Effect, but Star Wars.
Yeah, okay.
And that got canned. I kind of want some sort of revival of that because you were going to play as bounty hunters, not Jedi's,
yeah.
not
Okay,
Sith,
now I remember.
nothing to do with the Empire or the Republic or any of that. You were just a bounty hunter. You were a merc. You were out there. You were out in the universe making deals, hustling, being the last of the real hustlers.
That is from what I've already heard on the internet. I'm kind of on board. I wouldn't mind seeing a Lando standalone film too.
Yeah, like
Lando
there's
Calrissian.
yeah, that would be cool. But apparently the projection for the first week for Solo is apparently not good. They're not predicting it's going to do well. So.
Oh, bummer.
I don't know. I watch trailers I keep watching trailers for Solo, and I can't get excited for it.
Yeah.
It's there. I'll watch it eventually when it probably has Netflix, but I don't think I'll go to the theater for it.
It's like,
Yeah.
Tanner, how you feel about Solo is how I feel about Ant-Man and Wasp. I can't get excited for it.
Meanwhile, I'm excited for Ant-Man and Wasp, so...
And
Ant-Man
like
and
with
Wasp.
Solo, I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of interested just to see what they do. Yeah.
I just like the Ant-Man character.
Yeah.
I saw I didn't watch the first one until it hit Netflix, and then I watched it. I was like, oh, I didn't realize I needed this. It was one of those moments.
Someday I'll try and sit down and watch the movie.
But I mean, that was me and
Yeah.
that was also me in Black Panther. Though. Like I didn't overly care. I went, and it ended up being a good movie.
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah.
I will give that Ant-Man is a little slow at the start, and probably overall doesn't have a heck of a lot of action, but it was a good movie overall. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. But no, we want a KOTOR movie. Please. But yeah. That does it for us.
We're going to talk about Deadpool now. Bye.